Intravenous 2 review. Collateral edition by SsethTzeentach. I have no idea what this game is. I'm gonna be so for real. I have no idea what this game is at all. Yep. Going into this pretty much blind. I'm not familiar. I think I've never heard of this game. Well, that's Seth for you, right? He's always doing like the very niche games. Intravenous. Oh, here it is. No, never seen it. It looks neat. It's a top-down, kind of reminds me of a Project Zomboid. But I'm excited. Let's get into this. But before we do, you thought I forgot, huh? You thought I forgot. Before we do, I have to ask you a very important question. So important, it's gonna blow your mind instantly. And that question is... Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go! Alright, let's go. I'm ready. I am ready. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Let's go. Hello, Seth. Good to see you again.
Seth here. Considering I'm recording from the Balkan equivalent of City 17, the quality of this video may be just as bad as anything else I release. There's a rare...
Where did you get that video from? What the fuck was that, Seth? Oh my god.
The quality of this video may be...
Yep, that's... I don't think I want to know what you had to search to find that.
just as bad as anything else I release. There's a rare coincidence that happens once in almost never.
Wait, is that from my... I'm sorry, I know I keep going back to that. Is that from a game or is that like a real video? I can't even tell. Either way, nasty. Nasty.
just as bad as anything else I release. There's a rare coincidence that happens once in almost never. A publisher approaches me to cover something that I'm already reviewing. Developed by a single man in Lithuania, Intravenous 2 is one of the best tactical shooters I've ever played. Many of the events presume you've played Intravenous 1, which isn't a problem because he remastered the whole thing in the second engine. So we start from there, by playing the first game inside the second game, or else it doesn't make sense. Steve is a normal man living in the Polish-Lithuanian...
A normal man?
Second game, or else it doesn't make sense. Steve is a...
This is horse shit. How am I going to do this? Hi, Steve. You look a bit roughed up there.
normal man living in the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth in an alternative history where Lithuania has reached the Bronze Age. Polish innovation has endowed them with working toilets and knowledge of coal-based energy. Aesthetically...
Took him long enough. Oh my god.
Innovation has endowed them with working toilets and knowledge of coal-based energy. Aesthetically and thematically, this game is colostomy core. After a night of heavy drinking, Steve walks through a shady alleyway with his brother before being attacked by junkies. His brother goes into a coma and dies the following night. The police find nothing, so Steve decides to take matters into his own hands.
Hey, let's go, Steve. Let's go. Let's go, Steve! Get him! Get him, Steve! Get him.
Welcome to Intravenous. You're outgunned and outnumbered. Everything makes a sound, and a single unsuppressed trigger pull is loud enough to alert the entire level. So, unless you want your chest ventilated, you better be quiet. Druggy Ghetto, also known as my car park in East England.
What a name! What the fuck? Druggy Ghetto, October 8th. Sounds like my kitchen. You know, get it? Because of all the medication I'm on for my health issues. You know what? Forget about it.
You better be quiet. Druggy Ghetto, also known as my car park in East England. The first level serves as a tutorial to get your bearings. Arguably, normal difficulty is a 10-hour tutorial before you're ready to play the actual game. Mouse wheel.
I just realized you said tutorial. A 10-hour tutorial? Sounds about right.
Arguably, normal
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 difficulties? If I'm reading this right, maybe? If these are the difficulty selector.
difficulty is a 10-hour tutorial before you're ready to play the actual game. Mouse wheel controls your movement speed, allowing you to instantly change across different stances. The faster you are, the more sound you make. At 3 notches, we're a good compromise, and able to get the jump on enemies. Don't fall for my mistake. Notches 1 and 2 are marginally better, but the only reason you'd use them is if you're wearing Kevlar in a plate carrier, in which case, you're not going to make it. Approaching someone from behind lets you perform a stealth takedown. Pressing E chokes them out, which can transition to snapping their neck with Q, or you can just cut their throat. This is much quicker, but makes them bleed out, which is a problem, as we often have to dispose of the evidence by dragging their body, and a bloody corpse leaves a bloody trail.
Ooh, that's true. Damn, I was on board until he was like, yeah, you gotta get rid of the body. I was on board until that part. So we gotta be more strict on how we take them down.
To dispose of the evidence by dragging their body, and a bloody corpse leaves a bloody trail. You could choose to leave them unconscious at your discretion, which is incredibly noble, unless things go south and their friends find the bodies. Wake them up and undo all of your efforts.
Oh, shit.
In a Steve campaign, there's no reason to spare anyone, so I usually stack up the bodies and make up a backstory for why they should live or die. He didn't choose this life. He probably has a family. He paid $10,000 for a commission of Tali Zoravas Normandy, inflated, larger than the solar system. Hiding bodies is
valid. You know what? Valid.
This life. He probably has a family. He paid $10,000 for a commission of Tali Zoravas Normandy, inflated, larger than the solar system.
What is the character? Polly Zoravas? Polly Zor of, I'm probably misspelling this. Zor of us. Oh, Tally. I thought it was saying Polly. Fucking Seth's accent threw me off. Tally Zora. Oh, from Mass Effect. Oh, I mean, she is hot. Don't get me wrong. Inflation's just not really my thing, but she is a baddie. I won't lie. She is a baddie. Valid would. Yes. She is a baddie. Okay. I thought he was saying Polly. I'm sorry. His accent kind of threw me off.
$10,000 for a commission of Tali Zoravas Normandy, inflated, larger than the solar system. Hiding bodies is a fine art. Dark alleyways conceal your wet work. Dumpsters work in plain sight. But the most functional and reusable of all is the humble toilet. You're telling me every building has a room with one door and no windows? Excellent. Ledges and fences can be vaulted.
stack him to the ceiling there. Easy peasy.
Every building has a room with one door and no windows? Excellent. Ledges and fences can be vaulted by pressing space or holding shift as you run towards them. The same goes for windows, but breaking them creates a lot of noise. They facilitate movement, but being waist high, they give up your position as well. Ventilation shafts are completely silent and let you navigate around buildings. Doors are deceptively creaky, but don't actually make any noise when opening or closing, except when you bash them open. Timing this with a passing patrol is an instant knockout. Enemies will leave their patrol route and investigate if they hear or spot something suspicious. This can be both a nuisance and an opportunity to lure them into the open. For example, I can leave a door open, switch off the lights, and hide in the closet. When a junkie comes to investigate the open door, he notices the dark room and tries to find the light switch. As he passes by, I burst through the closet, drag him to the bathroom, and curb stomp his face. However,
you know, I actually really do enjoy like top-down games like this. I've never played like one quite like this, but I do enjoy them. I think they're pretty fun.
He passes by, I burst through the closet, drag him to the bathroom, and curb stomp his face. However, most situations aren't so ideal. When there's no cover to be found, press Control to go prone. You can't attack while prone, but the trade-off is drastically reduced detection. Combine this by crawling under a bush in some darkness, and you're almost invisible. Provided you're right below them, you can also slide past security cameras. If you're ever unsure of how much noise you're making or how much light is on your character, you can always check the indicators on the bottom left. C is a non-lethal pistol whip. Holstering your weapon with H switches you to the best silent weapon in the game, Steve's ripped up, roided out body. Punching an enemy from behind is an instant knockout. 2 if you surprise them from the front or sides. Right click is a kick, which you can abuse by camping doors. Just be warned, enemies can also do it. Steve searches the drug den, but doesn't find it.
Is that World of Warcraft? I can't tell. Maybe not. I don't think this is Asmon's room. It could be though. I have no idea. I was like, it looks like it, but I wasn't sure. Is it? Okay. God dang it. The World of Warcraft game kind of gave it away. Yeah.
Doors. Just be warned, enemies can also do it. Steve searches the drug den, but doesn't find anyone who killed his brother. This marks the main structure of a mission. Enter the scene, confront your target, and exfiltrate. Revenge is expensive, and we need money. Along the way, you can find secondary objectives, such as schematics, loose cash, jewelry, compromising material, and cryptocurrency. Unfortunately, every crypto wallet is at the end of its pump and dump, and every chat log only incriminates a low-tier Minecraft YouTuber at best. You might also encounter only incriminates a low-tier Minecraft YouTuber at best. You might also encounter the Mini Uzi. If you want new guns for later missions, you have to exfiltrate with them first. Explanation: you're doing illegal shit, so you probably need an unregistered weapon with a scrubbed serial number. There's unique weapons across every level, and it's a matter of personal preference. But I do hope that one day you'll discover the joys of a Ruger MK4. Master gave Dobby the blicky with a switch. Dobby is now a free elf. This is a good time to mention.
Hell yeah! Oh my god, my browser froze again. Try that again. There we go.
With a switch. Dobby is now a free elf. This is a good time to mention that Zed automatically loots ammunition, and Tilda lets you cycle between different varieties for your current weapon. In this case, between standard 9mm and positive P over pressure. Reloading with R doesn't magically save bullets. It throws out your current magazine on the floor and replaces it with whatever you have. There's no time to hand load ammunition. The magazine will make more of an echo to indicate how close you are to going dry. For added unit control, Alt cycles your fire mode. This is especially important to higher caliber rifles, where recoil will kill you before the enemy. Progress is kept by saves. These are limited per mission, and you unlock more as you progress or reach a checkpoint. Honestly, I love the system. It forces you to live with your decisions and keep going. I've had some of the most fun just because I couldn't go back on my mistakes. Pro tip, I got really frustrated with how I had to manually name each save file, which would reset after checkpoints. Turns out, I'm a knuckle dragger and had no reason to do that because F5 quick saves and F9 quick loads. Steve returns home empty-handed and receives an anonymous phone call, which isn't very anonymous at all because I can see their portrait. They call themselves
that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? That kind of defeats the purpose.
The Accomplice. Even though I can clearly see this is Kurt Cobain, they claim that they've also lost loved ones and the police have done nothing about it, offering Steve their assistance in tracking down those responsible, and also access to a Jabka warehouse with enough guns to scare the ATF. This is incredibly convenient, but I'm not complaining because now we have access to loadouts. All the money you collect from missions can be spent on tools and weapon attachments. Each upgrade is a one-time cost, so you don't have to worry about dropping them in the field. According to the Accomplice, one of the men that killed his brother was spotted on CCTV. After 34 days of intense training, Steve deploys to his next mission.
The druggy slums. Good lord. We had the druggy ghetto and now we have the druggy slums.
TV. After 34 days of intense training, Steve deploys to his next mission. You can choose anything you want for a loadout, but here's a recommendation. Guns are loud, and the only thing that comes close to silent is the Brugger and Falmouth.
Wait, is that blurred video him, like, reloading a gun? It sounds like it.
Steve deploys to his next mission. You can choose anything you want for a loadout, but here's a recommendation. Guns are loud, and the only thing that comes close to silent is the Brugger and Falmouth VP9. It's integrally suppressed. The original use was to put down sick animals, but it works on people too. It's chambered in 9mm subsonic. The only problem is the lack of ammunition. However, we can switch our mini Uzi to 9mm subsonic as well, giving us an extra 64 pulls of a trigger. Why do I like this gun? Because it's a one-shot silent kill from behind, but primarily we won't be popping heads, just light bulbs, because once you hit tab, darkness becomes your best friend. No matter the loadout, night vision goggles are standard issue. Enemies might have flashlights, but they can't see in the dark. For gadgets, I take the HSR EMP to glitch out cameras without suspicion, the taser for non-lethal takedowns at range, and a throwing knife, because I give up my non-lethal run halfway into each mission. Aside from this,
trying to go the pacifist run. They're like, no, fuck that.
and a throwing knife, because I give up my non-lethal run halfway into each mission. Aside from this, I take a Kevlar plate. It's not that noisy, and each time you forget you're wearing it, you'll be glad you remembered. To be clear, this is the difference between dying from 2 bullets instead of 1.
Oh, sorry. Pardon me. It's one cocksucker less.
You'll be glad you remembered. To be clear, this is the difference between dying from 2 bullets instead of 1, but hey, every little bit counts. Additionally, armor lets you heal off damage. Red is your actual health. Getting shot turns it to yellow, which is potential health if you take a moment to recover. Please note, in the middle of combat, you do not have this luxury. The music gives you context clues to how you're doing. If you're incognito, it's calm and peaceful. It gets tense if a level is starting to get suspicious, and the moment an unsuppressed round is fired, the track goes loud.
Also, we got a banger soundtrack with it. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Track goes loud. Also, Steve knows how to pick locks now. This is called character development. It's fairly fast and silent, but you're vulnerable in the process. If you're in a hurry, you could choose to break the lock instead, making a bunch of noise in the process. Most locks are indoors, but there's also breaker boxes that let you kill the lights for an entire building. Unlike broken lights, power outages don't arouse suspicion, but they do force patrols to walk outside and flip back the breaker, during which time you can sneak inside or incapacitate them. The mission goes without a hitch. We find one of our brother's killers who leaks the location of another. First, we make sure he's telling the truth. Then, we ventilate him. We fail to find him, but stumble on his dealer, who says he's getting his supply from a serious operation by the nickname Shopkeeper. Following our second lead to a port warehouse, we find the man who started all this, the one who ordered the attack on you and your brother. After a heartfelt recollection, we send him straight to hell. Surprisingly, this doesn't improve Steve's mental health. The kill sends Steve into a rage, as he intravenously injects 50cc trenbolone acetate directly into his cock vein. This event...
Excuse me! Into where? That is certainly an interesting, choice. Yeah?
injects 50cc trenbolone acetate directly into his cock vein. This event unlocks his special perk, Die Hard. Whenever you're outnumbered in a gunfight, your adrenaline kicks in and you go into slow-mo. Usually, this triggers at the worst possible time. So, not only do you have to die, you have to watch it in slow motion. Steve is understandably traumatized. I can relate to this. When I was 15, I landed on the dark web, and I saw so many Chinese industrial accidents that it left an impression on me.
Seth, stop. I too saw many things on the internet as a young child that I should not have seen. So I'm with you there. I'm with you there, Seth.
Is understandably traumatized. I can relate to this. When I was 15, I landed on the dark web, and I saw so many Chinese industrial accidents that it left an impression on me. This is the equivalent of Illidan taking in the Eye of Sargeras. I was awakened to things I shouldn't know. Or maybe I'm overreacting, as everybody else took it differently. My friends would see a man cooked to a crisp from touching a live electrical wire, and send me a one-line response on Skype. Nerve gas. Unsatisfied, Steve vows to take down as many drug peddlers as possible with the help of his trusty accomplice.
Yeah!
Once we pursue the shopkeeper, the game reaches its highest complexity. This is no longer low-end drug trafficking. This is organized crime. Accordingly, we don't have random goons. We have security details with Kevlar and automatic weapons. There's cameras everywhere, magnetic key cards for checkpoints, and every person on the map is radioed in. If they say a single word, the entire level is on lockdown. Stealth is heavily encouraged. In fact, it's your only option. You're playing the real game now, and there's nothing left to teach you. So let's finish up the story. Shopkeeper handles production, or at least he used to. Baker is responsible for distribution. However, he's the only one who expresses any remorse for his actions and promises a favor if you let him go. This is the one and only choice to spare someone in the first game.
I'm not going to. We're picking option 1.
Promises a favor if you let him go. This is the one and only choice to spare someone in the first game, and I recommend you take it. Finishing your vengeance spree, you return to the peace of your domestic life and watch slop on TV. Then your apartment gets broken in.
What the fuck? What was that? Pause? What?
You return to the peace of your domestic life and watch slop on.
Oh my god. Ooh. Who yassified them? Why? Why did they get yassified? What the fuck? Yep, those images are gonna haunt my nightmares tonight. Yep. I hate this so much.
TV. Then your apartment gets broken into by several hitmen sent to kill you.
Oh!
Despite the length of it, this is easily one of my favorite missions. Also, the song is a banger.
Oh, hell yeah, it is.
The last one alive tips you off that he got the job from Empathetic. Shopkeeper, Baker, Empathetic. Everyone in this game works off ridiculous nicknames. What's next? Candyman? Sugar? Quasimodo? You try to call a cop. Nicknames. What's next? Candyman? Sugar? Quasimodo? You try to call a accomplice for answers, but the phone is dead. Steve is mildly stressed from his experience and has a quick smoke to clear his head.
Brother, what the fuck?
Steve is mildly stressed from his experience and has a quick smoke to clear his head. Baker is the only one that picks
Speedrunning lung cancer. Oh my god. Good lord.
stressed from his experience and has a quick smoke to clear his head. Baker is the only one that picks up. Grateful for your mercy, he gives you access to the black market and a new hideout, as he lies low and hides from his former colleagues. You assault Empathetic's restaurant and hold him at gunpoint. He refuses to break confidentiality, but points you in the direction of someone who can. An undercover cop knows where the hit came from, but his cover is blown, and he won't spill the beans until you wipe out the mob he's infiltrating. One hand washes the other. To nobody's surprise, you haven't been receiving the support of a benevolent millionaire. Instead, you've helped a crime boss wipe out his competition. You're the only loose end. Your final
shit! What a twist! What? Holy shit! That is quite the plot twist.
Instead, you've helped a crime boss wipe out his competition. You're the only loose end. Your final objective? Kill everyone, including the accomplice. But not before injecting him with enough heroin that he can't possibly hold a firearm, and writing a dubious letter where your handwriting is visibly different from the rest. Regardless, the courts are paid off, and his crackhead wife lives happily ever after. At the very least, you've kept drugs off the street. Kids will no longer fall prey to Flintstone gummy vitamins, or the dreaded oblivion
Wait, those
card.
are so good though! the Flintstone gummy vitamins are delicious. What he's eating here is that, what is it, that super hot gummy bear? I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Kids will no longer fall prey to
Yeah, I think that's that, like, the Death Reaper gummy bear, whatever it is.
Flintstone gummy vitamins, or the dreaded oblivion card. Booth of the Year edition. I just realized I explained the entirety of Intravenous 1 to contextualize the events of the second, when a story is secondary and doesn't actually matter. What does matter is starting the second campaign on true difficulty, which doesn't mean arbitrarily harder. It means we've intentionally handicapped true difficulty, which doesn't mean arbitrarily harder. It means we've intentionally handicapped the AI for every other difficulty to prepare you for playing on normal. Dropping bodies make noise. Enemies notice missing patrols, react faster, and shoot harder. Everyone dies quicker. Bleeding can turn you into a cripple, and you have almost no save files. Just as it was always meant to be. Sean is a normal Bishonen protagonist living in the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Your father needs ivermectin to treat his river blindness, but at $3 a pack for a one-time treatment that will completely cure his condition, he simply can't afford it. Out of options, he decides to become a hitman for Empathetic, only taking the jobs that he feels are morally justified. Your first objective is to kill a construction contractor that keeps scamming people by embezzling their money, asking for more to finish the job, and ghosting them when no more can be paid. This is exactly like gypsies in the Baltics. And call me prejudiced, but if it was me, you wouldn't have to pay me. Next, you're told to liquidate a politician.
Oh yeah? Is that so? I'll take note of that.
And call me prejudiced, but if it was me, you wouldn't have to pay me. Next, you're told to liquidate a politician who's allegedly involved in child trafficking. However, the hit goes wrong. Confronting the man, you find no evidence of the charges. You've been fed bullshit to kill a rival politician. You back out of a job, only to find out your dad has been kidnapped. You're being blackmailed into killing people, and if you don't comply, they'll kill your father.
Oh,
By
shit.
chance, Sean encounters Steve. Both of their names alliterate to SS, a reference to the Schutzstaffel. They form a dynamic duo. Steve.
What? Excuse me? The what?
If you don't comply, they'll kill your father. By chance, Sean encounters Steve. Both of their names alliterate to SS, a reference to the Schutzstaffel. They form a dynamic duo. Steve is an infamous anabolic roidhog that single-handedly wiped out free mobs. And Sean has glass bones, paper skin, severe anemia, and he has an inhaler for his asthma. Together, they're gonna
Same,
find
brother,
Sean's
same. Me too. I'm with you there. Fellow asthmatic, rise up. Fellow asthmatic, rise up. I'm with you there.
severe anemia, and he has an inhaler for
Oh,
his
I'm also anemic. Let's go. Twinning!
has glass bones, paper skin, severe anemia, and he has an inhaler for his asthma. Together, they're gonna find Sean's dad, and maybe somewhere along the way, they'll discover their feelings for each other. It's worth mentioning there's light RPG mechanics where you get better at some.
Are you saying there's homosexuality? Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Discover their feelings for each other. It's worth mentioning there's light RPG mechanics where you get better at something the more you do it. Lockpicking, load bearing, reloading, and recoil control for differently sized guns. Steve is combat seasoned. Sean is the equivalent of a polio victim in Treblinka. Naturally, he serves to benefit from Steve's experience, but Steve has only just met him, so you have to build up trust between missions by sparing targets and avoiding bystanders such as civilians and public officials. That's the new feature of Intravenous 2. Mixed populations. They're civilians and combatants. Some would argue they're the same thing, but Steve doesn't like you harming innocent.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Civilians and combatants. Some would argue they're the same thing, but Steve doesn't like you harming innocents. Wait, Steve, what exactly is your fatality rate? Dad might die if I don't comply with the kidnappers, but he's not exactly going to train my stats. And, worst comes to worst, our medical fees have just gone down. Sean takes the blackmail contracts and fumbles them, while Steve takes side missions to investigate their identity. Between missions, you return to your incel warehouse, where there's nothing to do except knock out lights with a soda can and watch whatever's on TV. After rescuing your dad, he's also in the hideout, so you can continue to disappoint him. I freed you, Papa. You're my captive now.
Oh my god, no. Seth, no, stop it. Stop, god damn it. That's like the third time he's used JD Vance in these clips.
So you can continue to disappoint him. I freed you, Papa. You're my captive now. We give him control of the TV, and he's pretty happy about that. However, he doesn't realize—
hot dog? Wait, I saw something about hot dog. Wait, what? Go back? At Hot Dogs Casino Royale, sign me up. I'm ready.
I freed you, Papa. You're my captive now. We give him control of the TV, and he's pretty happy about that. However, he doesn't realize you can skip adverts and watches them in their entirety. Most parents would be like, let go of grudges. Come back, my boy. Your dad just encourages you. Honestly, he doesn't even mind that you're a hitman. Things really are different in Poland. Life has no value because death is meaningless. You just respawn at the nearest Biedronka. Anyway, we find a politician responsible for these shenanigans and put him down. Sean cries softly from realizing it's all—
Mr. Beast, what you doing here? Oh my god! all the references he's using.
And put him down. Sean cries softly from realizing it's all over, but his face stings from a lip filler instead of planting a kiss.
Don't hit me up right now. Just died and lost 8 gold in Terraria. I haven't played Terraria in like 10 years. Is that a lot?
Steve wraps Sean in his bear-like embrace, and they get married. The end. Mechanically, there's a lot to love about this game. Every system blends in on itself, and once you understand the enemy AI, it becomes a beautifully controlled chaos. Enemies don't know where you are. Where they think you are is your last visual sighting and any source of noise. For example, I could kill the lights, shoot at a group, and jump out the window. As a second group loops around to flank me, they're hit by blind fire from a first. If they take losses, they'll become more cautious. Instead of following you into your kill corridor, they'll use their superior numbers and camp outside. There's a couple of anomalies here and there. If you turn off a light in an occupied toilet, the guy gets suspicious, turns the light back on, and continues shitting. But generally, it's incredible.
You're telling me you've never shit in the dark? Come on. Come on. Let's be real. Come on.
Toilet, the guy gets suspicious, turns the light back on, and continues shitting. But generally, it's incredibly competent. Both campaigns are sick. There's a reason this game is so highly rated. It's not that long and very replayable. The writing is serviceable, but it's never the focus. Although, at one point, Sean does swallow a GPS tracker, and that's relevant to the story, so that's pretty cool. I knew a guy who did something similar, except instead of a GPS, it was other men's semen. I could go on for another 10
never know what Seth is gonna say next. Jesus. You would never know what he's gonna say next. Oh my goodness.
Did something similar, except instead of a GPS, it was other men's semen. I could go on for another 10 minutes discussing every loadout, every weapon, and whether an infrared laser combined with a 9mm caliber conversion is worth the money. The short answer to which is yes. To save you the time, the optimal build is to go fully unarmed with one taser and electrocute your testicles. In summary, it insists upon itself.
What if we don't have testicles to electrocute? What do we electrocute then, huh? What do we electrocute then?
Armed with one taser and electrocute your testicles. In summary, it insists upon itself. 0 out of 10. In all seriousness, this is a game with a microphone slider, so you can attach a $1 Xbox clip-on microphone to alert the entire level. It's amazing. I thoroughly recommend Intravenous 2, which will be going on a 33% sale. And I doubly recommend the Remaster DLC, which is probably on a 20% discount. Together, they come to about $22 or the price of 6 packs of Marlboro Red here in Bosnia. I've already put 60 hours into this. It's worth it. As always, more content.
Wait, how many hours did he got on there? Wait. 81.8. Nice.
As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling these videos.
Yeah!
You're all truly wonderful. Have a good one.
God, that's fucking loud. Jesus. Oh, let's go. Hell yeah. What a fucking banger. Yeah. Is this a game's? I take it this is a game soundtrack, right? It is good. It is really good. I can dig it. Let's go. See, like, indie games like these have some of the best soundtracks. Like, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. I love it. All right, back to jamming out. What's going on? We jamming! We jamming! We jamming out! Yeah! We jamming out! Yeah! I'm about to look at the soundtrack after this. Cause it is a fucking banger. That was so good! Oh, I love when games do that little bit there at the end. The game is this Intravenous 2 review by SsethTzeentach. It's on Steam. We were just looking at it a moment ago. And there is a 3 in the works. Intravenous 3 revealed. Wishlist now. I'll go ahead and wishlist it actually right now. I'll wishlist it right now. So Intravenous 3. Oh, there it is, right there. Intravenous 3. Ooh. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Let's go. Let me share this. That was the video by SsethTzeentach. We love Seth. We love Seth. The Hey Hey People bundle is a Seth reference. Wait, I didn't even see that. Oh my god, you're right. By Hey Hey People. Oh my god, wait, that's so good. That's amazing. Oh my god, I love that. I love that so much. That's wonderful. I love that. A nice little touch there, you know? I love that. That's amazing.